Is it recording?
Yes. Oh. Alright, so we're gonna tell you guys about my coming out experience. Do you want to start or should I? Well,
Okay.
it's my story, so I'll start. Okay, so like you guys know like how people have a New Year's resolution, like it's a new year and you have a goal for the year of what you want to do. Well, for 2010, my New Year's resolution was to come out and just tell everyone. And so, like, the entire year, out of that entire year, I had only told 2 people. And that was her and my cousin, Mary Megan, and that was it. I hadn't told anyone else. And my New Year's resolution was to tell everyone and not just 2 people. And so it was like December 31st, like literally New Year's Eve. It was like 2 hours before the ball in Times Square dropped, like 2 hours before 2011. So I was like, oh my God, I only have like 2 hours to complete my New Year's resolution.
No, you were passed out.
I know, I'm getting to
were
that.
asleep.
Shut up. God, you're so damn loud. And we went out to dinner with my family that night at a restaurant, and the whole time she and I were talking about it, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. Well, then it was like 2 hours before the ball dropped, and I had fallen asleep because I was stressed out and I was upset, and I still hadn't told anyone, and I just fell asleep. Well, I heard this voice in my, what I thought was my dream, and it was my mom's voice, and she was like, what do you have to tell me? And I thought to myself, oh my God, this is really happening. But then I was like, wait, it's a dream. And then I heard my mom again, and then I opened my eyes and I realized she was in my room. This hoe had gone and gotten my mom.
Well, it's 2 hours.
Shut up. She had told our mom that I had something to tell her, and basically she like backed me into a corner and forced me to tell her. But when my mom said, what do you have to tell me? I was like,
are we gonna have any wine?
No, at first I was like, no, there's nothing I need to tell you. It's nothing. It's fine. Go back out there. And my mom was like, no, really, what is it? And I'm like, is there any wine? It was so funny. My mom looked at me like I was so dumb. I think my mom always knew, but she never
wanted to like admit it.
Yeah, she never really said it. And so she was just standing there chewing on a cup of ice. She had a cup of ice and she just kept chewing ice. And finally I was like, Mom, and I choked up. Like, I was so scared and nervous that I could not say it. And I was like, I looked to Melina because Melina was in the room. And I was like, Melina, I cannot do this. And she was like, Mom, Gage is gay. Gage is gay. Oh my God.
And our mom just sat there. She chewed on a piece of ice, said no, turned around and walked out. And it was so funny.
Oh
like,
my God.
The day
Literally,
afterwards.
No. Literally,
not the day after, but like
when my mom
later.
heard Gage is gay come out of Melina's mouth, she chewed on a piece of ice, went like this, no, and then she turned and walked out the room. She didn't say a single word to us besides no. Like, I don't know what that meant. I don't know what that meant. It was confusing, and I don't know. I mean, it was scary. And now I'm gonna say this, and I know if any of our families see it, they're all going to deny it. But you, of all people, can vouch for me. Literally, that entire week afterwards, they ignored me, didn't they?
They did.
Like, literally, I was
Except for when our mom told you to shut your window
yes,
because the air was
my
on.
mom came in my room and told me to shut my window because she was turning the air conditioning on. But apart from that, literally, the entire family did not speak to me. And I don't care if any of them deny it. Like, Melina was there the whole time, and she has no reason to lie because she was supportive of me. They're obviously, they might not tell the truth because they would be like, oh no, we were more supportive than that, but they really weren't. And like, even now they aren't really, like, it's still weird. Like,
our mom isn't weird with it though, because she's like, you're my daughter.
Okay, but then again, Melina, if I talk about boys, she gets pissed off. Or if a boy on Facebook comments on a photo and says I'm cute, our mom gets angry, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So yes, our mom still is not supportive of it.
Not completely.
And it really sucks. I mean, she is, but she isn't.
She's more supportive than most of the other adults.
It's not that she's supportive, it's that she will tolerate it. Because she thinks it's a phase. She's always telling me she has high hopes for me that I'll date a girl or something, which really aggravates me.
Pretty mixed babies.
But yeah, So I was ignored for an entire week, like literally, it was awful. I was so uncomfortable, like literally the distance from me to the camera right now, that's how far my room is from my bathroom. I would not go to my bathroom until everybody was asleep because I was that uncomfortable in my own house, wasn't I? And I would not get a drink. I would ask Melina to go get a drink for me. I would not walk into the kitchen because I was that uncomfortable by like the stares they gave me and the silence. It was awful.
They would be talking, and if you walked out there, it'd just be like, you could probably hear like a pin drop.
Oh, I need to cut it off for part 2 because I think the camera's about to die. Oh.